Monday. How are we doing? Thank you so much for joining me live today. My name is Mo from Mospark Digital, and I do help working parents and busy professionals start an online business around their busy life, around their 9 to 5, without burning out. That's exactly what we do. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. If you've been watching me for a while now, you have realized that we're on 30 days journey of gratitude and vision for working parents, and it is day 28, right? Yes, it is day 28 today. So we I didn't do day 27 yesterday, right? So today is a mashup of day 27 and day 28. And we are grateful for future possibilities and freedom. That's exactly what we're grateful for today. So if you are watching me live, say hello. And if you're watching a replay, put hashtag replay. I'll always come back to say hello to you. And we can both agree that future possibilities and freedom, they are like power topics, two powerful topics that we're going to be talking about today in just next couple of minutes. And what do you think about when you think about the future? What's what's sorry, what do you think about when you think about freedom? What comes to mind? Is it like just money or things like that? And then when we think about the future as well, what excites us more? What's exciting when you think about your future? What excites you about your future? Because usually, most times, it's usually not like stuff, not like material things or things like that. What kind of stuff excites you for your future? Especially for us parents. If I speak for myself and most parents, what excites us for the future is usually like something like possibilities, options, freedom, the kind of things that we can do in the future, like uh in the future when we're no longer like working our 9 to 5, we have freedom, we have choices, we can do so many things. And if you realize that when we are younger and we're thinking about the future, we think about stuff like what we're gonna get. Because I know like my kids right now could be like, oh, when they ask me for stuff like, Mom, can I have like McDonald's? I'm like, "Oh, not today." Like, then they go like, I can't wait to start working, and I can have McDonald's like 5 or 10 times a day, and no one is going to question me because it's my money, is my blah 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 blah. Because they're kids, right? So that's what they're thinking about for their future. They're thinking about stuff, things they will buy, clothes they will buy, shoes they will buy, all those kind of things. But for us parents, sometimes it's not all about stuff. We just want, as I said, we want possibilities. We start dreaming about choices. When you have options, you don't have to like, okay, I can't do this because of this. I have to like, put this on hold before I do that. But we want to get to a point where we can do whatever we want whenever we want, and without having to like cutting back cost, or because we can do this, something has to hold. We just want choices. We want options. And some of us, like in our forces now, we feel like, oh, it's like too late for us and things like that. I'm too old. I can't do this. I can't do that. But that's the thing. Sometimes people start very late, right? There's no time there's no age that you start building something that you still can't succeed or you still can achieve whatever you want to do. Yesterday I was at a women's conference, and we had Lisa Harper came to speak to us. She's an American preacher, and I absolutely adore her. So she came to speak to us. She's 62 years old, and then she's not been married before, but she's still hopeful, like at 62, because she's had some issues in her past that that she was healing from. So I think that like that stops her from like trusting people and having a relationship. But she's healing, she's getting better. But at 62, she's still saying that yes, she's still hopeful for her drop dead gorgeous show up at her doorstep and things like that at 62. And I'm like, seriously, if people can still believe for stuff like that at this age, so what exactly is stopping us from believing that our dreams can still come true? That is still a possibility that we can still do that business, that we can still learn that new skill, that we can still, we can start that new career or whatever it is that we are believing for, and we feel like we are too old. Or sometimes we feel like, oh, I think that that ship has sailed a long time ago. Like you've missed your chance. That's not a possibility anymore. Who says that's not possible? Who is making that decision? Who says that's not possible? Of course, that's what I'm saying, that we shouldn't like give up on life. We shouldn't give up on our dreams, whatever it is. Like when I moved from Nigeria to this country, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what is going to happen, but I was just excited for the future because I had dreams, I had hopes that okay, it will be better, a better future for my family, for my kids, and all those kind of things. I had all those big dreams when I moved to this country. And did I believe that I would be here at this point in time? I didn't know that. I didn't even know what my journey was going to look like. I didn't know how, but I just had my dreams, right? And I knew that it was possible. I went after them and I chased them. Was it smooth? Mm-mm. Was it easy and rosy? No, definitely no. It wasn't. There were loads of challenges, loads of, because there's language barrier, there's accent barrier, there is new culture, there is UK experience, and there's so many things that that came my way when I first started, when I first moved to this country. So it wasn't a smooth ride. And we had the seasons of job loss, we had COVID, we had so many crises and so many things that it's been up and down, up and down, up and down. But everything I've been through built me to be the woman I am today. And it wasn't because it's not because like everything was perfect, or as I just said, there have been loads of ups and downs and series of challenges. But guess what? I was able to overcome it, and here I am today. So I'm genuinely grateful and so excited for my future because I know that yes, dreams do come true. How it's going to happen, how I'm going to do it, where and whatever, I've got no clue. I don't know how that's going to happen, but I do have I do have a dream. But the thing is, and then life has taught me so many things. Some of the biggest blessings and some of those opportunities, they don't they don't appear, they don't come like wrapped up in shiny objects and things like that. Because sometimes when you see all those things, you don't feel like it's going to be that exciting. You don't know what it's going to be like. Just when I examples are like when I had the job loss, right? I had to switch careers because I used to work in the oil and gas industry. And then during the oil price crash, I lost my job and started as a new. I trained up as a data analyst and, trained up from the beginning and started afresh. It was a new career. But I can tell you that it's one of the best things that happened to me because I absolutely love my data job and I was like, where has this thing been all my life? It's all those kind of opportunities that you never know because it's not shiny, it doesn't come wrapped in bows and things like that. But then you just sometimes you accidentally step into stuff, right? But those are kind of things. So just things change and opportunities come your way. You take, you make the most of it, and then it becomes something else that changes your life entirely. Like my online business, that opportunity came my way as well because I saw a couple sharing the business online. I'm like, okay, this sounds like an exciting opportunity. But then I was pressed hard, like on every side, and I didn't know which way to go. But hey ho, I took charge of the opportunity. That's another blessing that I'm so grateful that I did. And that was like 2 years ago. It will be my 2 years business anniversary on Wednesday, the 1st of July. Can you imagine how far I've come in 2 whole years? It's been an amazing journey. So I'll ask you guys this question. What excites you about your future? What exactly are you excited about? Because most of us adults we stop dreaming because we are like overwhelmed by so many things, overwhelmed by our responsibilities, especially some of us that have kids and families. We are overwhelmed by responsibilities, things we have to do for our family, our kids, bills, work, family obligations, and things like that. It's never ending. We just have so many things that is on our plate that we are juggling at once that sometimes we just forget to dream or just put our dreams on hold. So if I ask you, if everything worked out as you planned, as you hoped over the next 5 years, what would life look like for you? Ah, that sounds very exciting to me. Like if everything worked out as I planned in the next 5 years, I'll be something they call in Nigeria, they call it Billy Pawu. That is fully making money from the comforts of my home and being my own boss, right? Yes. 5 years from now, I'm so looking forward to it. I'm excited for my future where I'll have options, I'll have choices, I'll be able to do what I want, when I want, however I want it, just because I made a decision. If everything goes according to plan, right? In the next 5 years. So, what would that be for you in the next 5 years? What are you excited about for the future? So let me know in the comments if you're happy to share. What will the next 5 years be like for you? And as I said, mine, I'm so excited because I've started building something on the side, building an online business on the side. And I'm hoping if everything goes according to plan, in the next 5 years, I'll be fully my own boss, my own CEO. So I don't have to build alongside my 9 to 5 anymore because my income from my online business will be enough. Excuse me, to replace my 9 to 5. How amazing is that? Because I mean, the thing is that I've seen that happen over and over again in my business community. People coming into this business 4 years, 5 years down the line, the online income has replaced their 9 to 5. It's more than enough. They even make more than they make in their 9 to 5. So they are fully they do their business fully now. They run it fully, and that's the only thing they are surviving on. Like one of my coaches now, both husband and wife, this is the only thing they do. And they're a family of five. They've got 3 kids. They've been their own bosses for like the past 4 years. And they run their business, and that's the only thing they do. Imagine a family of five. They don't have to answer to anybody. Just sit in the comfort of their home, talk to people, help people get started with their business, and they're able to like pay their mortgage, buy cars or in cash, be debt free, as in this abroad that we're all in. And how crazy and how insane is that? So those are some of the things that made me that helps me to decide to make this decision, because there's so many people in my business community cashing in as in month in, month out, year in, year out. That's the beauty of the online space. And you're doing this from the comfort of your home. And the thing is, it's not like a quick money thing, like you start today and you make millions tomorrow. No, it is a legitimate business that you build gradually with time. So that's the beauty. I tell people that this business gets better with time. It ages like fine wine, as in it just gets better. Because the longer you are in, you're showing up, you're being consistent, you're rewarded for every effort you put in. And this is not a business where you come in and you just put some money somewhere and you put your legs up and not do anything. No, there's no way you can do that and make money in this business. No, you need to show up, tell people about the opportunity, share the good news, whatever it is that you this business has done for you, or why you started. Share your story, share the possibilities that this business can bring for you, and you help other people to get started. And that's exactly how you make money. And it gets better with time, as I keep saying, because if you see the compensation plan, guys, it is insane. And this business, one of our business partners that we partner with, they are not like a new kid in the block. They've been in this business for 52 years. So yes, they've weathered all the storm. They've been there through the what's it called? All those price crashes and everything, through COVID and all those seasons that there's recession, but they are still standing 52 years down the line. So you know that they're not a new kid on the block, right? And they are a legit company. So as I was saying, people have been doing this business for years. So that's one of the things I'm excited for about my future. Like 5 years from now, I am believing that yes, I will be my own full CEO, be there for my kids, be there for my family. I'm sure that 5 years from now, well, my daughter will have finished university by then, but I'm sure I'll be able to support her and be able to help her, to get started, be able to pay the bills, and she won't have to start her life in debt, because we know how it is in this country, right? Even before you start life, even before you get a job, you're already, accumulating debt to go to school, right? To learn, to go to uni together. And I don't want that for my kids, because I have friends that are in their 40s, they are still paying their student loan up till now. Isn't that crazy? And I really don't want that for my kids. So those are one of the reasons why I started this online business, so that I can have options. Because I've been doing the same 9 to 5 for years, for over 20 years. But I can't boast of like £5,000 in my savings account. right? Because things always just show up. Because this 9 to 5, yes, it pays our bills, puts a roof over our head. But how do we get the extra? How are we able to save when emergencies come? And then because life is always life, right? We get emergencies when we don't expect it. How do we deal with things like that? Unexpected job loss. How do we do with things like that, right? And then the thing is, bills never stop. Even if your salary stops, there's nothing that doesn't affect the bills. The water bill will show up, electricity will show up, gas will show up, your mortgage bill will show up, whatever it is, everything does not stop. So imagine if you have options that, okay, fine, you don't have your 9 to 5 today, but you have another side hustle, another income stream, money is coming in from somewhere else. How amazing would that be? So, guys, if you're a parent out there, I'm encouraging you to not put all your eggs in one basket, because whatever decision we make today will affect everyone around us. It will affect our kids, our families, everybody. It spills over. If we make an amazing decision and we get to a point where we have choices, we have options, definitely our family, our kids will benefit. We can, create memories, go on holiday, do so many things with them. And if we make the wrong decision, we decide that okay, we'll just like endure and do this, just stick to 9 to 5, that's not able to give us options. They will be the bearer of it as well. Because when we get stressed and everything, we just start shouting on them without even realizing it, because we are stressed and all those kind of things. So yes, that's one of the reasons why I started my online business. So now I'm going to move to freedom. What does freedom mean to you? What do you guys think about freedom? And as I said, when I was younger, I used to think that freedom, means having lots of money. But now freedom means options. Option to me, freedom is option, to be able to do the things I want to do. Attend my child's events without having to like take permission that boss, I'm not going to be in today. And then my own kind of job is like pay as you go. You don't come in, you don't get paid, right? So most times I don't even want to like lose that money. So I can't even go for my kids' activities. So that's one of the things that freedom means to me. To be able to attend my child's events whenever they want to, help family members that are in need. Even if I can't like support myself, how am I able to help somebody else? So those are the kind of options that I want, so that I'll be able to like, help people that are in need. In my church, we have like single parents that have kids. We know how challenging it is that even kids that have both mom and dad, it is challenging. Talk less of single women raising kids by themselves on their own. It is challenging. And I would really love to help them. So those are the kind of things I think about when I think about freedom, because I want options so that I can help people take holiday without stress, without thinking about, oh my gosh, my bank account money is going, is going, is going, is going. I was able to go on holiday, enjoy myself, create memories with my kids, do so many activities. I want to be able to retire comfortably and not worry about how am I going to get money during my retirement? I'm too old now. I can't work. How much is the government going to pay me? And all this kind of thing. I don't want to be worrying about that. I want to retire comfortably and say no to things that drain me. That's freedom. Like if I see something, I feel like, okay, I don't think I want to do this. I don't want the stress. I'm just going to say no. But sometimes when we don't have options, like you maybe like those days when I was looking for a job, like I was out of job for like 3 months, and I've been applying, doing so many things, and I'm a data analyst, and I've been applying. I couldn't get a job after month 1, month 2, then month 3. I had to start looking for things that are like below me, because I'm at a point where I don't have a choice. Bills keeps coming in, and there's no way to pay bills because my salary isn't coming in, money isn't coming in because I'm out of job. So I started looking for jobs like admin jobs or receptionist, just something to put food on the table, something to be able to pay my bills, right? And believe you me, I got a job where like I have to like an admin person. I have to go in and make teas and coffees for people and things like that, because I didn't have a choice. If I had a choice, I wouldn't take that job. But I didn't have a choice, right? Because I wanted to pay my bills. So that's what freedom means to me. Like I see this, I'm like, okay, no, this is not for me. And I say no. I don't want to be at that point where I do not have a choice or I don't have an option. Like because I know that okay, I need to do this so I can provide for my family, and then I just go ahead and do it, even though it's not what I want, even though I don't like it, even though it is stressful, but because I don't have a choice. So that's why I would love to get to the point where I have choices, I have options, and I can spend more time doing the things I love. So that's one of the things I start. That's one of the reasons I started this business, to be able to have options. Yes, and that's why freedom means a lot to me. Financial freedom is absolutely key to me. That's the dream. That's the goal. That's what I'm working towards. And I've realized that I cannot salary my way into wealth. I cannot salary my way into 9 to 5, into financial freedom. I mean, I can't salary my way to it. I need to find other options, which is why I started this online business. And the amazing thing is that, well, we have 2 days to the end of the month. One of the companies we partner with is having a promo because it's their 52 years anniversary in business. So they are giving opportunity to new business owners that are starting their business in the month of June to start on a bonus level that will accelerate them in their business. It will save them time. It will unlock, fast any potential, and it will make them move faster in the business. When I started my business 2 years ago, I didn't have this opportunity. This bonus level that they are offering people, they it took me a whole year to get to that level. So it will save you, and some people it takes them longer to get to that level. So starting now will save you longer. It will save you, sorry, it will save you time, and you start at a bonus level that will just accelerate you in the business. So you've been hearing about online business and you've been thinking that it's something you're interested in, then this is the month that you should check it out. Everybody starts with a free webinar. So if it's something you're interested in, drop DM in the comments. DM me or drop info in the comments, and I'll reach out to you. I'll share with you the free webinar. You see, it breaks down the business model, how it works, and then you can see if it's something that can fit your lifestyle, if it's something that you'll be interested in, and it is worth you checking it out and see if it's something that will work out for you or not. And that's the beauty about this business. All you have to do is to check out the info. If it works for you, fine. If it doesn't, it's good as well. But the thing is, as parents, don't let us put all our eggs in one basket. Let's look for options. Let's look for extra income stream options, alternatives where we just don't rely on just a single 9 to 5, so we can be able to create options for our family and be able to do things, so we don't put things on pause or things on hold. And I'm grateful that I started this online business 2 years ago. My family, they can they've been benefiting from this, and I'm sure they're excited I started this business. Even me, I'm so excited. I'm so looking forward to the future. I'm really very excited. So thank you so much for joining me today on day 28 of our 30 days of gratitude. So 2 more days to go. As I said, if you're interested in starting an online business, you just reach out to me in the DM. I'll explain to you how it works, and you can see if it's something that suits your lifestyle or not. Thank you so much again, guys. I'll see you same time tomorrow. Enjoy the few hours left before it's Monday morning again, right? All right, guys. Have a lovely weekend. Bye for now.